This is Dr. David Schein, and welcome to Business Law 101. The deed, of course, is the most common way that we move land. The parties must be identified. The ownership is being transferred. And in the United States, most commonly, we do require a notary public. So the most common deed given in the United States is a warranty deed. They're missing a word here. Most of you, if you've done a real estate transaction, know that the most common warranty deed is called a general warranty deed. Now, general warranty deed is actually kind of a scary thing because you are warranting to the new owner that for all time prior to that the deed and the title to the property is clean. Now, an alternative that most businesses do is called a special warranty deed. And in a special warranty deed, you only warrant your time of possession. So say you've owned the property for the last 5 years, you can say, I promise that I have done nothing to impair the deed to this property. The title to this property is clean. There's no mechanics liens. The only thing on this property is my mortgage. And obviously at closing, the title company is going to make sure that my mortgage, supported by its deed of trust, is satisfied at closing. So that's a pretty common situation. So special warranty deed is a safer approach and one that I think you're going to see more and more of in the future. So a grant deed is without a warranty. It's a deed that has no warranties included in it. This is not very popular in the United States. It can be done, but it is really not a popular way to convey real estate. And bargain and sale deed is a very troubled form. This could actually act as what we call a cloud on the title, meaning that it's not a good type of deed for people paying fair value for a property. And so if you want to take a risk on a property, somebody is saying, I might own this, I might not own it, and but I'll be glad to give you what I've got. That's a little bit scary. So if you're getting a $1 million property for 100 or 150,000, you might say that'll be worth it to try it with the bargain and sale deed, but it is not going to be a very popular approach. And the last deed we're going to talk about is called a quitclaim deed. Now, quitclaim deeds are used for a lot of purposes. One of them is if you're aware that a grandma and grandpa have died with a variety of family members, and there's no will, then intestate succession says each of the siblings is going to get a piece of the property. And that can be very messy to have, say, 6 or 7 siblings, depending on the size of the family, suddenly owns 1/6 or 1/7 of grandma and grandpa's house. So one of the cleaner ways to do that might be for one of the parties to go in and say, look, only one of us is going to end up handling the deal, is going to go ahead and sell the deal. And what they do is they get quitclaim deeds from all the other family members so that there's no controversy. Everybody agrees that one sibling is going to be responsible, and they trust that sibling that if there is some equity left in the property when it's sold, that sibling will share the property with others. Makes it much easier to sell as a single seller versus having a collection of people acting as the seller. So quitclaim deeds are very common. They're also common in divorce. You get a husband and wife, and the husband's going to keep the house and the wife's going to move. The wife will quitclaim deed to just say, I take no further interest in the house. That's relatively common also.